where the enemy is, because the lines during a rapid advance can become so confused and disengaged.
Oh, he's explaining the scenario.
Sam, the guys can see you really well. We don't need to be right under the speaker, but whatever you want to do. I don't want you to be hurt there or be in the way of the battle.
Hey, he's still here.
It's like, yeah, shut up, we're watching a reenactment.
Now, coming up here from the right is a column of foot infantry. That appears to be some British paratroopers.
They're about to get lit up.
They primarily fought on the northern front after the Normandy invasion, and the Americans were in the center and the southern front as they swept through France. And here comes a motorized column. Now, motorized, the term motorized means that they were mechanized. They were vehicles, but there's no armor plating. These are all soft-skin vehicles. They were easier to maintain, faster, used less fuel, but they had no protection for the crew from small arms fire or any other kind of fire.
It's a turkey shoot.
Well, think about it.
The British are glad to see their allies coming by. They are friendly with each other. Very glad to see successful troops on their flank.
A Jeep rolling in with all those guys on it. And then the big half track, or I mean the big truck, I mean.
Yeah, deuce and a half.
Oh, the Americans have no armor. This is going to get harsh.
It looks like maybe there's just nothing going to go on here today, so I guess I misinformed you all. You guys can all just go back. I don't think there's anything out there.
He's got the A6. That's the one that had the funky buttstock on it.
Right.
There's your carbine. Guy riding on the side.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, that was a German Panzerschreck, or a rocket launcher copied off the American bazooka that just ambushed the American column along with small arms fire. The soldiers want to deploy off the soft-skinned vehicles. They give them no armor protection, and actually with all the gasoline and maybe possible additional ammunition inside, they want to get away from those soft vehicles as much as possible.
The Brits walking up.
Yeah, might as well, right? Let's bring it to you while we're at it.
Shut up.
And the British are employing a portable mortar that would lob shells like a lightweight artillery.
Oh my gosh, I think one of them is actually using a Mosin Nagant. One of the guys closest
Oh, they're
to us,
coming down
I
here
believe,
for
had a
cover?
Nagant.
Now, the German forces having set up this ambush, they did the ambush with lightweight infantry weapons, including the rocket launcher, the Panzerschreck. The Panzerschreck was a copy of the American bazooka, but it was almost twice the size of a warhead, so it did considerably more damage than an American bazooka.
Brits are coming to back him up. Oh, he's hooking up.
The Germans have also lined up additional resources to complete
He's got a
the
stun
ambush
gun. The guy all the way
once
in
it
the back.
began.
Yeah. Oh, they're speaking in accents and everything. Oh, I've just fired. Oh, yeah.
Good shot, one more.
Good shot, lads.
There's watching with binoculars. Just move the white just back and forth, nice and easy. Alright, they're moving. At least I think they're moving.
I need to tell that guy his freaking mic is open.
He probably knows.
Okay, they finally shut it off. Just the radio announcer and me was like, "What are you doing?"
Now off to the south you can see that the ambushing force has called in their reserves to try to cut off and finish off the ambush. And what's coming out first is the German tank called a Hetzer. It actually isn't a true tank, it's more of a tank destroyer. A tank would have a revolving turret. This tank is sloped armor with a fixed gun in front with limited traverse, but it was a low profile, fairly effective and difficult to knock out. And you see also an anti-tank gun being pulled out by the Opel Blitz and additional infantry coming out on vehicles. This tank of the Germans presents a serious threat to just infantry. They don't have any anti-tank weapons that are capable of penetrating the armor, and it has a heavy 75mm cannon on it. So this would be very troubling for them because it allows the tank to pin them down, and potentially the German infantry can flank them and
Closest to us
cut off their own retreat.
in that small group in the field. He's using a Mosin gun. There's that tank.
They're role playing. It's awesome. Yeah, that is kind of an oh shit moment going down over there. Oh, he's got the German assault rifle that looks a bit like an yeah.
I love to smell gunpowder in the morning.
You can see the German troops trying to set up the anti-tank cannon. That's an original World War II cannon, not a reproduction, and it's very heavy. So it does require a truck to move it, and it takes a crew of men just to wheel it around and set it up.
Squad pulling back.
They're shouting in German. That's awesome. Oh, there's an MP40 right up there in front.
Oh, he's jammed.
There we go. Guy is one of those guys who has a period camera that he's filming.
And coming from the south, you can see what appears to be a 4-engine bomber. I wonder if that could be one of those legendary German bombers that we might have heard about, the super weapons.
This is when the planes start interacting. No, it's over there.
No, that's the B-17, I think.
No, it's we're about to find out.
No, it doesn't have to. It looks very familiar. I think that's the Yankee lady returning from bombing in Germany.
Oh, you're right.
Just happenstance to be coming over the battlefield. Hope they all get back safely to their base in England.
Golf. Check out that German machine gun, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, they got wounded.
Ah, he's suffered some anti-aircraft damage. Looks like an engine's on fire, or at least leaking oil.
Hell yeah. B-17.
Godspeed to the air crew.
So badass. I'm not paying enough attention to my camera. I'm usually so much better about this shaky cam thing. There it is. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's the 75.
You can see how the infantry uses the armored vehicle to advance behind, gives them some additional coverage there.
God, those things are terrifying.
Back there, they're rolling the Stuarts in.
The tank is putting a tremendous pressure on the Allied forces. They just don't have a way of disabling it at this point, so they've got to pull back and keep their lines
God, that
facing the
thing's
enemy
scary.
without being encumbered by a flank attack.
Yep, there's one of them.
See a little motorized half track motorcycle with treads behind that Hatzer, and that's called a Kettenkrad, and it was actually used primarily as a utility vehicle to move things around airfields and other methods of needing a little track vehicle like that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the artillery cannon just went off.
Now here comes to the rescue the motorized, I'm sorry, this is the armored column. The Americans must have radioed in for some help, and now they're engaging the Axis forces. This kind of balances the engagement at this point.
There you go.
The Stuarts finally came in.
It sure would. The Americans would even love to have some air support out here. I don't know if there's any more airplanes up in the sky.
Oh, hell yeah. The cannons are going off.
That pack gun just fired again.
Yep. It's probably going to come in when it does. Let me know. I'll turn.
The Stuarts getting a flank shot. They've crippled the German tank.
Haha, your tank's
Over there.
That's a B-25. And here comes the Mustang in on approach.
I can feel that thing. You can feel that cannon going off in my chest.
Gotta love that.
Here it comes.
There's some help coming down.
Cadillac
My
from the
friend.
Cadillac in the sky.
B-51 strafing the battlefield.
Looks like the B-17 is coming in on a landing approach.
Yep.
Or maybe they're gonna fly right over us and gun
Oh,
down.
dude. That cannon is awesome.
No, I think
Now the little Stuart tanks here that are used, they were mostly used for reconnaissance purposes. They were only armed with a 37 millimeter
They nailed the
cannon,
German
but they were very
tank
fast,
destroyer.
and
Yeah,
their
but
intention
the
was to be
pads
able to
are
move around the
positive.
countryside
Pack
very
gun are
quickly
still
and then be able to locate
German turn to turn around, I guess.
information for the heavier Sherman and Pershing tanks that were deployed late in the war. That's the heavy German anti-tank cannon that just fired. The Pack 40 was what it was called. And that actually had a 75 millimeter cannon, which was heavy enough to take out pretty much any Allied on the battlefield in Europe.
I gotta get better at shooting the planes.
Here's some
Hell
additional
yeah.
heavy air support coming in. Twin engine B-25 called George's Gal coming from south to north. With the 50 caliber machine guns on that type of plane, they could be used to strafe the enemy targets on the ground.
gonna get a good shot now.
The Allied forces had a wonderful medical
Surrender.
supply as far as being able to treat the wounded and evacuate. You see an ambulance. Treat the wounded soldiers.
Holy crap! Woo! Yeah. Oh! Looky there, look at there.
Oh, yeah.
Medic's coming over there to help him.
Oh, medics.
Germans. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you're not in my way. We're good. Oh. This is when the real carnage starts. Jesus, that thing's gonna blow my head off. Yes, that is so cool. That guy looks like an actual vet. Look at him.
Gave us a countdown to.
Hey, that's that gun you were talking about with the clip on the side right here. You see him?
What?
He's got the machine gun with the clip on the side we were talking about earlier.
Stun gun.
Yep. He's got a little revolver.
Webley.
Yep.
Mark.
Firing the machine gun on that tank. Oh, they just took that dude right out.
What?
They shot a German. That was funny. Yep, I'm gonna try to get a good one.
With the armor pushing up on both sides, left and right, you can see how that can be an advantage to advancing infantry. It pins down your enemy and allows you to assault them from the front or from the flank.
Cadillac of the sky. We're in advance now. Oh look, medic truck.
Yeah. Somebody's got to take care of the wounded.